Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. Okay, it is like 9 o'clock and we have had such an eventful morning already, which is how I feel all our mornings have been lately. This one was especially eventful because it was the girls' first day of school. Shay is in 3rd grade and Sadie is in 5th grade. They're getting so big and it's going so fast. It's just crazy. I cannot believe I have a 5th grader. So they are still going to the same school they were going to before. We did not move them, change schools, even though there is a school out here that's fairly close to us. We wanted them to stick with the school they had been going to and stick with their friends. And so we did have to drive them to school, which was, it took 20 minutes. It was totally fine. But then of course, you talk to all the moms and you have to take pictures and all that fun stuff. So we did that. Jason had to stay home because he had to get ready for work. And we have been having quite an issue out here with our internet and our cell phone service. And we kind of knew it was going to be an issue just because we're so far out of town, but it's been a big issue. It's been a big issue. So we've tried a couple things. We've tried a couple like cell booster things and a couple other things through through AT&T and stuff like that, and it's just literally, it's nothing. We have like 1 bar and that doesn't even work, and our internet barely works. So for me, uploading videos, actually last night I had to drive into town and I parked at Starbucks and I uploaded my video sitting at Starbucks. So that's how you guys got the video that you watched on Tuesday is from me driving to Starbucks. So we have to do something, and I think what we're gonna have to do is some type of satellite something or other. So Jason is all stressed out trying to figure that out, and I really appreciate all his work on trying to figure it out because I can't do my job unless I have internet, and really I can't do anything unless I have internet. So I haven't really been posting on Instagram this past week just because I have no connection out here. And I know I'm missing texts and emails and all that kind of stuff. So for any of my friends or people I work with, I apologize. So I'm trying to keep up. So hopefully that'll be fixed pretty soon. Compost is being delivered at any time in the next couple hours between 9 and 11. So what I have to do, or what I need to do, is I need to straighten out the garden beds that Jason and I put together yesterday, which I am in love with. And yes, I do need to straighten them out. One of you had a really good idea of taking a string, like a 6-foot string and a 4-foot string. I think that that's a fabulous idea. I need to do that. But I was looking at my calendar and I realized that it's time to sow cool flowers. So what I want to do is I want to do the cool flower method in these garden beds right here. And so what the cool flower method is, it's a cut flower garden, but you basically sow your flowers in the fall, and the flowers, or sow your seeds in the fall, and then the flowers grow all winter long, and then they're big and robust and early to bloom in the spring. And Lisa Mason Ziegler she's the one who coined the term cool flower. It's basically fall sowing, cut flowers. And so it's definitely something I want to do, and I want to do a fall and winter garden. And so I had made my calendar for when I needed to sow some of the seeds that I purchased, and today is the day that I need to sow the seeds, basically, long story short. So I have to get round 1 of sowing done. The problem is my office is an absolute mess. It is oh my goodness. So here are my seed starting shelves that I'm supposed to be putting trays of seeds on today. And then all the boxes, this isn't even all the boxes I still have some stuff, some boxes in the garage. I have a chair still in a box. I think that's a lamp right there. It's just a mess. It's an absolute mess. Oh, here's the book that I was just talking about. Cool flowers. So Lisa Mason Ziegler, I've actually done quite a number of videos on the cool flower method. So I will link a couple of them below. But basically you have to figure out your zone, and then you figure out what flowers you can grow as cool flowers. Let me show you this appendix. It's really, really helpful. Here we go. you can figure out what flowers that you can grow in your zone as cool flowers. You start them indoors because it's too hot to start them outside. You start them in trays indoors under grow lights. And then about 5 or 6 weeks before your first frost date, first frost, not last frost, 5 or 6 weeks before your first frost date, you plant them outside. So I will be planting them in my raised garden beds. So basically, I got to get these started because what you do is you look on the back of the seed packet, you see how long that they need to grow to germinate and to get ready to be transplanted. And then that's the amount of time, 5 or 6 weeks before your first frost. Does that make sense? I will try and explain that a little bit better. But anyway, my plan for today is this. I was going to do that, but I figure while I'm waiting for the compost to get delivered, because the compost could be about 2 hours. They said anywhere between 9 and 11. And so my prime working time is 9 to 11. So I figure let's start tackling this, and then hopefully I'll be able to get my seeds sown today for my round 1 of my cool flower method. So first things first, I'm going to tackle this, get this all hopefully put away, organized, laid out, decorated, and then I'll come back. I'll show you all the seeds that I'm planning to sow today, and then we'll get those sown. What do you guys think? I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's not done. It's not totally done. I am stopping myself from fussing with everything because I still want to sow those seeds, and I'm running out of time. Today, I did not get anywhere near as much done as I thought I was going to because, first day of school stuff and talking to friends' moms, and all that fun stuff. And then my 5th grader, Sadie, her teacher sent home like this long list of school supplies she needs. So we figured we would just get that done. So we ended up going to Target and getting more school supplies, which I'm actually really happy about because I think she's going to be a really good teacher for her. Anyway, so I got a ton of stuff done in the office. There's still boxes to be done. And I still have to hang up shelves. I mean, I have a whole bunch of a couple little things, but for the most part, it's looking good. It's looking like what I had in my head. So let me turn the camera around and show you. So first off, which started this whole thing was getting these seed starting shelves unwrapped and plugged in. And I did that and I'm very excited. And now I realized I cannot find my seed starting trays. And I think they are in the storage unit that we still have and we have to get cleaned out. But there's a whole bunch of other things that we're trying to get a hold of. I wanted to show you all that right there. That is our new satellite dish. It's Starlink Starlink, I guess, and it's supposed to be pretty good. Not fantastic, but pretty good. So I think I was just complaining to you all about our internet this morning. So Jason's been working on it all day and he's been doing such a good job. Anyway, so seed starting station is all set up. This area right here, so imagine I'm gonna have lights. So I have camera lighting, film lighting that I will set up, and this will be the area that I, like talk to you guys, right? Like sit down, and if I ever have any like teaching videos that I wanna do, or anything where I'm just kind of sitting down and talking to you all, I feel like this is a really good place to do it because I can have my lights all set up and I can have my camera all set up. It doesn't look great right now because the lighting's not good, but trust me, in person, it looks really, really pretty. I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna try and link all these things for you guys. I think I got them off Wayfair, I wanna say, but don't quote me on that because I bought them off a lot of different places. Look at my rug. Okay, don't look too closely because it's a little dirty. I have to vacuum it. But isn't this the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Butterflies and flowers. Oh, I just love it so much. It's just exactly what I wanted. It's just so pretty. And then over here is kind of like my merchandise area. I have these boxes right here. I need to get more of them. They only had this many at the Target that we went to. So I need to go to other Targets and to find more, or I might even just order them and have them shipped. But that's what these boxes are full of, my merchandise, like my shirts and the hats and all that fun stuff. And so we're gonna put them here, and this is gonna be like my merchandise station, which is fantastic to have it all organized and all that kind of stuff. And then here is my desk right here. Push this in. So here is my desk. So I still have my computer that I need to set up. I decided that I am going to have my desk facing out the window because I just have to look out the window. If I tried to face my desk another way, I would be turned and looking out the window instead of working on my computer. So I think it's best for me, at least, to have this facing out the window. And then I wanted to show you all the seeds that I have ordered for the cool flower method, which will be going out there. And I have some vegetables going out there as well. I actually only have 2 seeds that I have to sow today, or I guess there are 3. They are the Madame Butterfly Rose and Madame Butterfly Ivory Snapdragon. If you haven't tried the Madame Butterfly, they are so beautiful. I love these. I've tried the other ones, the Potomac and, why am I blanking on the other one? I'll put it on the screen right now. I've tried the other one and I still love these the best for sure. I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Then the other ones I'm gonna sow right now are the Dalmatian Peach, Digitalis, or Foxglove. I love this plant. I love it so much. I've always done the Camelot mix because these are biennials usually, and they usually won't bloom until the 2nd year. But there are a couple varieties that will bloom 1st year, and so the Dalmatian Peach is one of them that I've actually never tried before. So these I'm going to be sowing tonight in just a second, and then they will just grow under the grow lights for a while. I do have sweet peas. This is from Baker's Creek. I just loved the blue color of these sweet peas. And then let's see what else I have for my cool flowers. I have Johnny's Pastel Mix of Status. I have Gloriosa Double Daisy Rudbeckia, which here in California, Rudbeckia does fantastic as a cool flower, just so you all know. And then, here we go, Prairie Sun Rudbeckia. And then Sweet Pink Dianthus. Black Knight Scabiosa. This is my favorite color of the Scabiosa, or pincushion flower. It is so pretty. And then I have a lot more, but these are the ones that I've recently purchased for this year. And it's the type of thing that you do need to purchase you should think about purchasing your seeds now, because they will start selling out. There was another one called Pink Poker Status from Johnny's that I really wanted, but it was totally sold out. So I'm going to keep my eye open for any other interesting varieties that I want to grow. And I have a lot of varieties from last year that I will probably go through and start sowing some of those. Then these are some of my vegetables that I'm going to do. So I'm a little too late to start broccoli and cauliflower What else? I can't think off the top of my head. I'm too late to start those, so I'm gonna get starts for those and put them in the beds once we're all done. But what I can start is I can start a whole bunch of lettuce. And so I'm not gonna start these today, so it's too early to start these. But we have Little Gem Bib lettuce, Equinox spinach, Savoyed spinach, and Savoyed, I had to look this up. Savoyed just means not flat, like kind of bumpy or rigid spinach. I had no idea about that. Then we have romaine, rouge d'hiver, and then Sparks romaine, Panisse oak leaf, oh my goodness, oak leaf lettuce. That is so hard to say. And then Skyphos butterhead lettuce. And then I'm going to try growing carrots by seed. And I know so many people have so many problems, but I was looking up good carrots for hot weather climates. And this kind, which is called a Kuroda carrot, is supposed to be the best kind for hot weather. So it's going to be able to handle our hot weather when we get it, we get it sown. It doesn't need the cold as much as other varieties might need. So I'm going to see how that does. But again, I don't need to do these right now. I think pretty soon. I have it written down, but these three are the ones that I definitely want to get started tonight. So like I was saying, I cannot find my cell trays that I normally like using. The ones I normally like using are from Epic Gardening. They're just really nice and really rigid, and they have the air slits for air pruning, which is really great. I also cannot find my my soil blocker, my little soil blocker thingy. I think that is in the storage facility as well. So we need to go to the storage facility very soon. But I did find a couple extra of my old seed starting trays, my old plasticky ones that, crack all the time, but they're fine. And that's what I'm going to use today for these three. And I even had to go out and I had to buy seed starting mix as well, because I couldn't find that either. So look at this. I mean, at least we got this done, right? Oh yeah, and this was delivered. I forgot to show you all this. This was delivered earlier today. I did get a little bit of footage for it. 16 cubic yards of nice, ripe smelling compost. I don't care. I'm so happy with it. It looks so good, and I'm sure my little seedlings are gonna love it so much. And so this is going inside the raised beds. Oh my goodness, I have to show you guys something else too. Oh, this is gonna end up being the longest video ever. Just bear with me. All right, do you guys notice anything different? Anything different? If you look very, very closely, there is water. I'm so excited. So Raul fixed this zone. I could not turn this zone on. I could not figure out how. The tubing wasn't even connected, he said. So we now have water to the zigzag planter, and my pink cashmere super beanas are happy to have it, because I was hand watering this and not doing a very good job at hand watering this. Anyway, so exciting. So some of that compost, that big pile of compost, some of it is going in the zigzag planter, mixing it all up, and I am going to plant flowers. I'll have to go to the store and see what they have available. I don't know what it's the end of August. It's like, really, what am I going to find? I will find something. I will find something to put in the zigzag planter. I mean, I can't not, right? So Raul got almost everything done. He just has to come back and clean up a little bit. And he wants to do a couple finishing touches tomorrow. But you can see we have irrigation into the center island. I have irrigation running all the way down there. I have irrigation all the way in the backyard that works. I am just so excited. I am just so excited about everything. There's so much fun stuff happening. Even getting a delivery of compost this big, it just makes me so excited about all this stuff. It's funny because I'm excited and it feels like things are going really fast, but yet things are going really slow. Like the painter, he wasn't able to come today because he had to work on another job a little bit. And, you know, it's probably better because Raul was here, you know, and they would have been in each other's way. So, you know, things are going fast, but then also I'm really eager for everything to be happening. So it's just been it's a fun time in life right now. So anyway, I was just called in for dinner. Jason is making steak and I can smell it. So I am not going to have time to sow the seeds. I was really hoping to get those done today, but that is okay. I will get them done tomorrow morning. I'll film it or show you guys after I do it. It is just, you know, it's day to day. It's like I make plans and then 10 other things happen. So I think I'm just going to have to get used to that. And you all might need to get used to me saying I'm going to do something and then do something completely opposite. So anyway, I got my office kind of fixed up. We got the irrigation pretty much done. We got the compost delivered. It was a good day. It was a really good day. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.